Hi, I'm Phil, and today I'm going to look at the Elecrow's Crowpanel 7-inch display. So we'll just use this mind map to navigate through the projects that I've been working on. First of all, we'll have a look at the device itself. It's fully self-contained with a liquid crystal display, 7 inches, and it has a number of peripherals that can be accessed by Grove ports. It has excellent communications with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and you can support it on the Arduino IDE and even on MicroPython. So this is the device, and you can see that it's self-contained. You only need additional Grove modules if you want to extend it. So I got it at the discount price, and it was a bargain. It only arrived less than a week ago. So we've seen the hardware, but here's another look at some of the specifications. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the software. Besides the Arduino IDE, there's also an interesting user interface program that allows you to paint the screen, and it's called Squareline Studio. And I've had a little bit of a look at that, and it was quite interesting. It's similar to the M5 Stack UI IDE, where you can paint on the screen, although the M5 Stack UIFlow is far better. But this is still a usable program. So let's have a look at the projects that I've been working on. Some success, as long as I don't use the screen. So I couldn't get the music. I got the Blink program. The screen demos didn't work. The programs to access the SD card were okay. The communications, and the communications using Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and actually UART too, all worked quite well. With UART, I got a Grove module, actually a Seed Studio GPS to communicate, and that went quite well. And similarly with the tutorials, quite a lot of those didn't work. So I used the videos from the website on the wiki, and I got the first two working. They were quite easy. But from there on, where I wanted to use the screen, I had trouble. So let's go and have a look at one of the projects that I'm working on. So the first thing we'll do, we'll go to the website, and in tutorials, lesson 2, I want to look at the Draw GUI program. And you have to pick the second option because I have a 7-inch display. And there's the program. I have to download these two and make them accessible to my Arduino IDE. So let's go and have a look at my Arduino IDE. I've got the Draw program here, but I've also added additional libraries to make this work. And in the final one, the GFX underscore config, I've got to set the define for the Crowpanel underscore 70 to make it work. But in addition to that, I also need to look at the other libraries. And if you go down, let's have a look. There we go. You need to have the LovyanGFX installed. So you can see that I've got that installed on my computer. And you need to make sure that you have a configuration for the ESP. So we might go and have a look at, there's the boards, the board manager ESP, and you'll notice since I've got not only just an ESP32, but it's a S3 variant, and it's been configured for that. And some of the other information, I have to set the flash size to 4 megabytes, and a couple of the other ones. You can see the partition screen has to be a huge APP, and the PSRAM, you can see that while it's enabled, I'm selecting the second option there. So they're all the other things that I've been working on. And despite all that, it won't compile. It comes up with an error. There's the error message that I get. And I'm seeking help from Elecrow to see if I can resolve this problem. We might go through some of those configurations with this presentation. So there's a Crowpanel, and I'm looking at lesson 2 to see if I can get the Draw GUI program to work. So this is the advice. That is to set up the module for the correct board and variation. That is the S3 variation, the flash size, the partition, and so that's setting up the proper board settings. And my settings, you can see that I've got these on my Arduino IDE, and flash size, and here's the other settings. And they all agree with the advice that Elecrow gave me. They also advised to have these libraries installed. And from the library manager, you can see that I've got the LovyanGFX installed, and I also have the PSRAM 9557, which is needed in version 3 of the Crowpanel 7-inch. And you can see here I've got these libraries installed, but you need to configure the LVGL library particularly for the 7-inch. And this is the program that I'm trying to get to work, and it comes from the Elecrow wiki website, and it's one of many tutorials. Most of these tutorials are for the screen, and this is the program that I'm trying to get it to work. And here's my compile error. So I need help to get that resolved. Okay, so we might go back to the mind map. Where's my mind map? Here it is. And I've yet to test out the ESP home. So if you're interested in this, you can have a look at the website at the shop. So I'll go across and go there now. That's the website, the shop where you can purchase the unit. Go back to, and the wiki is over here. We'll go to the website on the wiki. So there's a website, quite a good website, full explanation, and they try to include this amongst the other panels. So there's not only 7-inch, but there's quite a range from 2.4 up to 7 available. Okay, so that's all on this project, which is still in progress, to see if I can resolve it with Elecrow.